Why do we feel guilty when we spend on ourselves? Okay, not all of us feel this way, but for many of us, we've got that negative self-talk, that voice, a script that is on constant repeat. Perhaps it's from your mom, from your grandmother, your partner, etc., that tells us that we shouldn't spend on ourselves. In today's show, I'm sharing with you my latest adventure as a solo traveler to an overnight destination spa a few hours away from where I live. It sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Oh, in the countryside, beautiful outdoor pools, massage services, and it was. But for me to get there, I had some serious negative self-talk that I had to overcome. If you too struggle with spending on yourself, you're in the right place. We are worthy of spending money that we earn, that we work very hard for, on things and experiences that really matter to us. And today, I've got a positive affirmation that you can use to help you reframe those thoughts and get you finally taking action and doing the thing you really want to do. Let's do this. Come on in. It's time to choose happy. Today is a new day and you have a choice. Do you want to stop the negative thoughts and live your life free of the limiting stories and fear that stands in your way of living a happy life? If you answered yes, you're in the right place. Hi, welcome to the Choose Happy with Marie show. I am so happy you're here. My name is Marie. I'm a happiness coach and author of the Choose Happy affirmation cards. For the majority of my life, I didn't feel I deserved to live a happy life due to past trauma that had happened to my family. So how does someone who didn't feel worthy of being happy finally live a happy life? Well, I learned the power of choosing happy. In 2020, I felt called to share what I learned with others. I authored affirmations to rewrite the negative thoughts that were a constant cycle in my head. And I published those affirmations that has become the Choose Happy affirmation card deck. It is now over 600 card decks in circulation internationally. You are not your negative thoughts. You deserve to be happy today. In this podcast, you will learn 3 things. The first, you will learn positive self-talk using affirmations aligned with healthy habits. Number 2, tangible ideas to overcome the limiting beliefs. And number 3, everyday living solutions to cultivate a positive mindset and live a happy life. It's time to get off the hamster wheel of everyday living and intentionally living our life, one Choose Happy choice at a time. Come on in. We are choosing happy. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm good. I've got a bit of a sore throat, so my apologies in advance if I sound a little funny. It's been tough to stay healthy, but I'm trying. I just came back from a solo adventure that I'm feeling called to share with you. I had been looking for a place to go where I could really relax and be taken care of. I had been feeling so tired balancing my day job with the Choose Happy business. And I know I needed this, and I found a perfect place that was highly recommended to me, and it would only be a few hours drive away from where I live. Actually, I was able to take the train, which was a really great experience. But the cost, that I struggled to be okay with. What was the struggle? My money mindset. Why do so many of us struggle with that? It could be because of the stories we've been told about how we use our money or how we're supposed to use our money. We're told to save for years. We have fixed costs to live. We need to put food on the table, a roof over our head. And yes, we need to save too for our future. But what about spending on us? To take care of us? Not when we're old and need the physical help. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to taking care of us today. Ongoing self-care. We take care of our families, we take care of our parents, but we don't always get the care that we need so that we can be there for them. Well, that's where the money mindset, that's where we need to tap into that. And I needed to overcome that. And that's been something I've been dealing with for many, many, many years. And I've had the affirmation that I'm going to share with you today. I have had that one for many, many years. And it is the one that I turn to when I want to do something that costs money and I know that it's my money mindset standing in the way. It is the positive words that I use to pivot that negative self-talk when I do start hearing it. So I'm happy to share that with you today. So the money mindset that I needed to overcome was to be okay with spending money to go to a beautiful place that is really nice and that I know I would benefit from. I went for 2 nights and 3 days, and it was great. 2 nights at a beautiful destination spa where I received a few spa services, delicious food, and access to beautiful outdoor heated pools. There was a place where we could take a nap on the couch and being warmed by a nearby fireplace. Doesn't that just sound so nice? I'm very happy to recommend it. So if you want to know where it is in Ontario, Canada, and I'd be happy to give you the details of the location and where it was. So if this is so nice, why was I denying myself to go there? I knew that it would really benefit me and it would fuel my soul and give me the rest that I so desperately needed. It was the money. It was my view about money. While I was there, I had a wonderful conversation with one of the staff members. I actually spoke with many staff members. Honestly, I speak with a lot of people because I really enjoy meeting new people. And she shared with me that I wasn't the only one that needed to overcome this. She mentioned that she often speaks with people who want to come to their spa and they save up the money, but then something comes up in their life and it just needs the money and then they don't go. If there is something that you really want in your life that would make you happy and requires money, especially if it requires more money than you're used to spending, I want to encourage you to lean into it. I'm not saying for you to, go into debt, because I definitely don't want you to do that. But I want to encourage you to start making room in your life for that thing or experience that you would like to have. So I thought for today's show to share with you 3 steps that you can take to help you break free from the negative thoughts regarding the money mindset to spend the money on what matters to you. You are worthy of that thing or experience that your heart is calling you to do. So let's dig in. 3 steps to stop feeling guilty about spending money on yourself when negative thoughts are standing in your way. Step 1, first thing, you do need to become aware of the income and spending that you have in your life. You need to be paying your bills. As I mentioned earlier, this is not about putting you into debt. So are you paying your bills? Is there money left over after doing this? Do you put money away for savings? That matters too. How much you put away is a personal decision, and of course depends on your personal circumstances. I know when I was growing up, I was often told to save 10% of my income for long-term savings. So perhaps you've heard of this as well. If you are paying your bills and you are putting money aside into savings, then you're ready for step 2. Step 2, identify how much money you can put aside, perhaps every pay, for a fund that you will call your self-care fund. This is a no-guilt spending fund. I know there will always be things that will demand your money, whether it's a house repair, your kids' activities, etc. Taking care of you needs to be a priority as well. And no, it's not selfish. When we fill our cup, we show up as a better version of ourselves for our family, for our job. We show up healthier and happier. This amount can be anything that is realistic for you and where you are in your life and what you are saving for to spend on. For example, even if it's just $20 per pay, that's okay. If you get paid every 2 weeks, for example, that's 26 pays times $20. By the end of that 1 year period, you'll have $520 to spend on whatever you would like to do or to have that would make you happy. So that's step 2. Step 3, now it's time to identify the negative thoughts. It's time to brainstorm ideas, whether it's in your notes app, pen and paper, in your journal, whatever tool you want to use to start reflecting on what are those negative thoughts that are standing in your way. So I invite you to consider the following questions. Ask yourself, what am I saying that is stopping me from spending money on what matters to me? What words do I hear? Whose voice do I hear? Is it my mom, my grandmother, my father, my sister, my teacher maybe I had growing up? For me, I often hear the voice of my parents. My parents have now passed. My parents immigrated to Canada and times were tough for them. They were limited in the jobs they could get and they saved money however they could. Self-care wasn't something I was brought up with. We were just told to do whatever we needed to do and pay the bills, and everybody else's needs were more important than ours. And that's not a great place to be. When we start to give to ourselves, you know what happens? We're not resenting anymore. Remember that word, resentment? We start resenting when we don't have enough for ourselves. When we start giving to ourselves, we feel good so that when we are giving of our time or of our money or to other people, we won't feel the resentment because we've already given to us. It's really important that we reframe our mindset to view spending on ourselves as an investment in our well-being and our happiness. It's not a luxury or an indulgence. It's self-care. If you are doing activities that feed your soul, it's a necessity. I authored an affirmation to help me overcome the negative self-talk, and I did that a few years ago. It is in the Choose Happy affirmation card deck because it is one of the key affirmations I turn to whenever I am struggling with the money mindset, when I want something and I need to step back and ask myself, why? Why is this negative thought stopping me? Is it protecting me? I mean, that's one thing that negative thoughts can do, is to protect us. But another thing is if we're living with outdated scripts that no longer apply to the way we want to live our life today and moving forward. So as the negative thoughts about money would kick in, I would repeat the following affirmation and really think about the words. If you've been with me for a while, you will have heard this affirmation before, and I will offer a related episode in which I did mention this affirmation as well. As I mentioned, it is one of my key affirmations. So here we go. I will say it 3 times, and you're welcome to join me if you would like. It goes like this. I choose how I spend my money. My spending habits are aligned with what I want for my life. I will repeat it. I choose how I spend my money. My spending habits are aligned with what I want for my life. I will repeat it. I choose how I spend my money. My spending habits are aligned with what I want for my life. You are worthy of the things and experiences that you desire. Your desires are unique to you, and when you suppress them, you're suppressing who you are. Stop the guilt. Guilt are just other people's stories and opinions. You don't need to own that. Consider doing the 3 steps that I outlined in this episode. Identify the negative thoughts and start addressing them. Use the Choose Happy affirmation. Carry the affirmation card in your purse. Display it where you do your online banking, perhaps. As you pay your bills, also transfer money to a special bank account that is just for you and what you want for your happy life. And when you've saved enough for what you want, go and spend it. Use it. Money is meant to be used and also saved. We do need to take care of our future self too. If today's episode resonated with you and you want to learn more about how you can break free from the negative thoughts, sign up to become a Choose Happy member where you can receive free PDFs and weekly inspiration and guidance from me. It's absolutely free and you can unsubscribe at any time, no questions asked. Join me in living our life one day at a time, one Choose Happy choice at a time. We do not need to get sucked into the negativity that is around us. We can choose happy, and I'm here to help you do exactly that. So you're in? I hope so. When we choose happy, the positive vibes do resonate and go out to our family and to our friends. And that all happens with every Choose Happy choice that you make. So let's do this. We are choosing happy. Until next time, you can find me in your emails. Sign up, see the link in the show notes. And also on Facebook, where we have our own private page where there is no negativity there, only kindness. So if you hang out on Facebook and you're looking for a positive, authentic place, please come join us. Wishing you a wonderful day, choosing happy. Cheers. I hope today's episode empowered you to choose happy as you live your upcoming week. If so, please take a minute and share this episode with a family or friend who could benefit from it. I'd also love it if you could take 30 seconds and leave a review on your podcast app. Just scroll down and you'll see the space to leave a review. Doing this helps the show be found by others who are also looking to break free from negative thoughts and live a happy life. Remember to sign up to become a Choose Happy member to receive free resources as they become available. Link is in the show notes. Thank you for listening. Take good care and see you next week.